I'm here at the National Cemetery, and what you are looking at at the beginning of this video is a marker for Wisconsin soldiers who gave their lives in defense of the Union, meaning the Civil War, of course. Now, you've got your light artillery, infantry. Now, the reason why I'm here is because, well, I'll tell you, this is, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, through he were dead, yeah, shall he live. Not really for sure where that came from. It's like a Bible verse. But this cemetery, as you can see, gazebo thing. But this is the National Cemetery for the Union, for the Northern soldiers. Also, it houses from the Korean War, World War I, II, Vietnam. I believe also just other normal citizens. Now, if you look down there, right there, that's actually an archway. That's the entrance. This is in Marietta, Georgia. Now, the reason why I'm here, it has a bit of a significance with the Civil War, because, well, also, if you see right here, is part of Marietta. This land that you're looking at was owned by Henry Cole. And if this is the first time you've watched any of my videos, Henry Cole was a Union sympathist, which means he actually was a spy for the Union. Gave information to all of the generals. He was also one who owned the Marietta Hotel over off of the square, Marietta Square. And once the Confederates found out that he was a spy, the Confederates burned down his hotel while he stayed in jail. Now, I don't know if it's be kind of hard to see, but that peak right there, Kennesaw Mountain. And from Kennesaw Mountain, you can actually see these buildings. If you got pretty good view, or well, of course, view with no clouds. But if you've got set up binoculars, you can also see, I believe it's this building right here. There's one that we're looking at right here with the clock. I can't say for certain, because I think some of these buildings have clocks on them. But Henry Cole, like I said, in hopes of trying to bring the Confederates and the Union together, the North and South, he donated this land, as you can see. He donated this land as a cemetery in hopes to, bring the North and South together again. Well, the Confederates, they would have nothing of it. So he was hoping, like I said, to bring the North and South together, but the South said no. They did not want their dead buried next to the Yankee dead. So, many attempts actually, I believe, to try to bring it together, it was just a no-go. So Henry Cole and his family donated this land to the federal government, which again in turn the federal government turned it into a cemetery for the Union soldiers. I'm sorry, there's a lot of bugs out here eating on me, so. But if you look at the arch down there, there's a plaque down there. I might do another video one day, I don't know. When I drove in, I just kind of came up towards this gazebo. But if you find some of my pictures on Facebook, you know, under my Civil War thing, you'll see the plaque on one of the little arches or whatever it's called. But like I said, Henry Cole wanted to bring the North and South together. The South would have nothing of it because they did not want their dead next to Yankee dead. So, an attempt to bring it together, it failed. Again, like I said, Henry Cole decided to give it to the federal government. The federal government, again, like I said, in turn, decided to turn it to a national cemetery for the Yankee dead. Now, I don't know the full story behind it, but they also, like I said, you've got World War I, World War II, you've got Vietnam, you've got, I think, just regular civilians, but like I said, I think Korean War, and I'm not for certain how many's actually buried here. The Confederate cemetery houses, like, I think it's 3,000 Confederate dead. I'm not for certain about here. Of course, I can update later on, find out. But as you can very well see, like I said, there's a good view of Kennesaw Mountain. You go to the top of that mountain, you can see everything. But Henry Cole, you know, he was a Union spy, so of course the Confederates did not want nothing to do with a Union sympathist, let alone a spy. So, like I said, once the Confederates found out, they burnt his hotel down. He wanted to rectify the whole situation, but now I don't know if you play back. You probably, it's pretty windy out here, so I don't know if you'll catch a lot of wind and, you know, in here. But I've been meaning to come up here and make a video. Now that I have some free time, I figured I'd go ahead and do it. But like I said,